I feel like we're at that commercial when we're becoming our parents. The reason I feel that way is because a couple of things. One is because Jase is becoming like dad so much, including preaching to people. If you're like, you come in this house, you're here for a reason. God sent you.
Especially if you're acting like you don't know how to take out the garbage.
Just are over every day, and we got a pool. It has a gate on both sides of the pool, which you got to lock your gates up or you're liable. If something happens, you're liable. So I put a lock.
In your case, Zach, I remember a story you told on the podcast. An older couple came through that gate and literally fell into your pool.
They did. They were in their 80s.
Yeah.
And they fell into the pool in the dead winter. I mean, it was. So I keep that gate locked, except the one that's by the driveway, but the one like to the front of the house I keep locked. And long story short, I had to replace the gate. Somehow the lock comes off, and I tell the kids, like, it locks on the inside. I'm like, don't walk out that gate because y'all keep leaving it open. So finally, after about 2 weeks of that, they're not listening. I put a lock on it. And I look out there the other day, and one of them kids is on the inside, the lock's on the outside, and he's pushing that gate. And it's like rocking, but it won't open, but because it's locked. And he just is like, in his mind, I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to open this gate, and he pushes, and I'm screaming out the window, the gate's locked. Like I'm screaming, like you idiot. I want to tell him, and then he walks away. Well, I go out there and look at it. Well, he's broke the lock on the other side. He's pushed so hard that now the lock on the other side has come out of the whole mechanism that I got to replace. And I'm just like, these kids, man.
No, I got it, Zach. I got it. I'm older than you. I'm gonna give you some advice. When I hear that story, that's a cry for help. I think the next time you see him, you say, you know what? It hit me. What happened? Have a seat, because you're locked up. I'd start with the whole world as a prisoner of sin. There's an open door. His name is Jesus. Right. We're going to turn that door. I'm going to rip that lock off now, because it's a pathway.
We're going to set you free, son.
You know what else you can do in that pool? You can be new.
You can get baptized.
I think I would go that route just to see where we're at, and then you assume that God led you to that situation. Because when I hear doors are locked, I need to be set free, there's a pool of water on the other side, I don't know what to do, they keep coming around.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what I did over some garbage, because that's where that led.
Well,
we got some garbage that may be in your life, and let's see where we're at here.
Yeah. I feel like we're at that commercial when we're becoming our parents, like when the counselor's there trying to talk us.
I literally used that illustration in the study with the couple.
Did you really?
Oh, yeah. I said, there's a commercial, and then we had a debate over
the reason I feel that way is because a couple of things. One is because Jase is becoming like dad so much, including preaching to people. If you're like, you come in this house, you're here for a reason. God sent you.
Especially if you're acting like you don't know how to take out the garbage.
Well, and then we're all three feel that way, because I'm the same way. I was like, what is it with the garbage? Why am I the only one that feels the responsibility that I don't want to live in trash? It needs to go out, and then when it goes out, it has to get into a can that then will be hauled away from this house.
There's got to be a parent.
I cannot convince my...
Yeah, there's got to be a parent breakdown here.
Yeah.
Because
I failed.
Look, we were raised in a pretty tough environment.
We were.
But when I was a teenager, if I went over to somebody's house and I walked and saw the garbage full, I've entered your house. I'm fixed to take that garbage out. What do I need to do? Look, I do that with my kids. When I go to their house now, if I go to throw something away and that garbage is full, I'm taking that bag out. And I don't live here, but they're having me in their home, and this is something I can do. Literally anyone can do it, and there's a spiritual principle involved here that you got to get the garbage out. It's not staying here. Get it out.
It's got to be out.
Show an act of service.
There is
and
a
humility.
spiritual principle to that. You're exactly right. And then the other thing, Zach, I was thinking is our grandmother, Jase Robertson, she had a saying, and I think it's true, and I've said it many times myself, not quite the way she said it, but she said, kids, she said, what they don't tear up, they poop on.
Yeah.
That was what her saying. Do you remember her saying that? Except she used to know.
She also said, when you got kids, that's all you got.
What does that mean?
When you got kids, you ain't got nothing else. They tear it all up. When you got kids, that's all you got.
That's pretty funny there.
Yeah. She said, hey, when you got kids, well, that's all you got. I'm like, well, that's about right.
She had some pretty good
That's a very good principle.
It is.
Yeah.
But the trash thing is a real, I mean, that's a cultural, it's like just a spotlight on what's wrong with the world right now with the kids. You can't, why can't you take the trash out? Why would you keep pushing it down and it can't go down any further? And now it's heaped up about, 18 inches.
And then they
on
just
top.
see how high they can get it before it literally falls over.
I will say that one of the most interesting things when I went to the Ukraine is the garbage men made 3 times the wage of a doctor. And I thought, well, at least
I could get behind that. I could get behind that.
I don't know if that's
if you saw
gonna
what
work
I
for
pay,
society.
if you saw how much the property taxes are in the little town I live in, and I mean it's insane. And then they had a little rule they passed about 2 or 3 years ago where they said you can't have you have to your trash has to be in a bag in the can.
Well, that's the same rule here.
Oh, that's the dumbest rule in the world.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah. They'll open that if so them kids, they'll just throw trash in there. Well, then the garbage man, if he opens that up and there's any loose trash, it stays there till the next week.
That's right.
So I had to have a little speech about that. It's so weird. We're traveling in the same lane. If there's 2 empty pizza boxes on top of your trash, he ain't getting it.
That's right.
No, they won't get it. And the bad thing about where we live is we have the highest per capita, like human to black bear ratio than I think anywhere in the country. I mean, we got black bears. I mean, they're all over the place. I mean, they're in my yard every single day, and they are a nuisance.
Yeah, I don't. Your situation's tough, Zach, because when I'm up there visiting, because we'll stay for days at a time, it's the worst situation because you can't leave it even in the can outside at night in a normal.
Oh, they'll get it.
I mean, they'll get it.
See, we're back to this rule oriented. That's what happens when you make a system based on rules only.
Yeah.
So the next time a garbage man does that, if I catch him, I'm going to say, I'm going to ask you to do something. The next time some of my kids put some loose garbage there, I want you to think, I love these people. And help me out. Relationship. What do I need to do?
Well, what we
to
did
get
was
you to do that?
We ended up spending, and I'm not kidding when I tell you this. This is insane, but we ended up spending $750 on 2 trash cans because we had to get the kind that the bears can't get in because I kept having to rake it back up in the deal, and then they wouldn't take it, and I got to rebag. You're out to rebagging garbage. I mean, it's a. So we got
as tight as you are, Zach. That was probably
you had to do it. You didn't have a choice. I mean, it
hurt though, didn't it, Zach? It hurt.
It did hurt. It hurt. Still hurts. I'm still chilling.
All right.